Okay, this is the section where I want to talk about how to design a pool that's going to be more user-friendly. Now, before I had mentioned I used to clean swimming pools, so I learned what was a poorly designed swimming pool versus one that was very user-friendly. And one of the things that you need to consider, and you know, to be honest with you, there's not very many pool companies that will give you this advice. So I think this advice is golden. When you go into your backyard, before you build your pool, start paying attention to the way that the wind comes in, the direction of the wind. A lot of times we can think about it and not really realize which way does the wind come into our backyard most of the time. Of course, on stormy days you might get wind coming from all directions, but typically you'll get a breeze that goes a certain direction in your backyard most of the time. The reason why I'm bringing this up is for debris purposes. If you have leaves from a neighbor's tree or from your tree, or if there's, you know, grass clippings or anything that's on the ground that might blow into your pool, you'll want to know that. And the reason for that is, where do you place your skimmer? And the skimmer is the opening in the side of every swimming pool that collects debris from the top. It goes into a basket. You empty that basket. In many cases, in the time that I would actually go and clean swimming pools, I would see dirty pools because the skimmers were on the opposite side of the way the wind blew. So that's one thing to consider. Placement of the skimmer based on wind direction. The other thing you need to consider is if you have a water feature in your pool and that water feature is rippling the water a certain direction, then you want to place the skimmer on the opposite side of your waterfall or your water feature, because the water is going to ripple the debris a certain direction. Also, return lines. When you put a return line in a swimming pool, it's going to push debris a certain direction. The idea is you want to push debris towards a skimmer. Now, if you have a water feature, you know that the water feature is going to ripple debris a certain direction, so therefore you use return lines, swimming pool return lines, to blow that debris again towards the skimmer. Also, try to avoid dead spots. And what I mean by that is real sharp corners in the design. Keep it fluid, keep it smooth.